Good afternoon, how are you? I hope you are having a nice evening and this moment and hour. I have found a very interesting question that I would like to ask men. And I also welcome women to come and listen to this particular video because it touches both men and women. And this is the question. Men, can you marry a housewife? A housewife in simple terms means someone who stays in the house, someone who is capable of performing the chores that calls a woman, which includes cooking, performing laundry, and any other thing that entails that female gender. So my question is to men, can you marry a housewife? And what is that reason that can make you not to marry a housewife? And why can you discourage others not to marry a housewife? Or why can you encourage other people to marry housewives? For me, I cannot marry a housewife because of the following reason that I'm going to highlight. First reason, a life which is mastered and made to move by a single person or a sole provider is not an easy life. It is a life which is marred by challenges. It is a life which is not a happy life. But just imagine a life where your partner is in a position to complement you. You can provide a larger part of the family requirement. And the wife, on the other hand, provide a small portion in the family. For example, a man caters for all the bills. Then the small bills like electricity, those smaller things, a woman handles them. How is that life going to be? That life is going to be so sweet. Unlike the life which the man is the only sole provider who is supposed to do everything. In fact, at that kind of family, the man is going to become frustrated, and that is the moment which altercations, disagreements will start coming in. And when altercations, disagreements, naggings come in a family, then it means that that family is on the verge of collapsing. A woman is supposed to be empowered to work. A woman is not supposed to just to stay there to wait for the husband to provide. A woman is supposed to get out and also work for herself. A woman is supposed to have her own money. A woman is supposed to have a say. And as a woman, when you move out and work, get your own money, even your husband is going to respect you. Do you know why sometimes they don't respect you? It is because they believe that you cannot survive without them. But just find yourself in a space where you work or you have got your own business. You are not staying in the house as a housewife or a sex doll. You are outside there mingling with other women, and they give you ideas on how to progress and how to manage yourself. You have your account which is loaded. There is a certain portion which you are contributing towards your family. Tell me, where will disagreement, where will disrespect come and exist in that family? Completely nothing. When a man thinks of disrespecting you, he will think this in his mind. This woman of mine has got her own money. She's having her own job. She's having her own business. Even if I dare offend her, she can stand on her own. That is why I am emphasizing on the need of women to be empowered in the correct way. Just imagine a scenario where you are a woman, you are a housewife in the house, and each and every evening your husband comes, then you ask him to provide everything, including the matchbox, including the salt. And we have got even some women who asks the husband to provide them with sanitary pads, into brackets, the tampons. They cannot buy themselves tampons to serve themselves because each and everything they want to get them from the husband. It doesn't work like that. Your husband is going to disrespect you in the first place. Your husband is going to regard you as a useless woman who cannot stand on her own. Find something. Don't stay in that house. Tell that man that even if you say that I want you to stay in this house and be the housewife, tell him no, I need to support you. I need to get outside. I need to learn new things outside. Don't just sit down as a housewife, because the day that disrespect will come, you will not believe it and you will remember this video. Be a woman of substance. Be a woman who can run a family in the absence of your husband. Be a woman who can take care of the kids in case the husband isn't available. We are living in the life which is so capricious. The life is unpredictable. You cannot forecast life. Let me give you an example. You get married, you start living with someone, you give rise to kids, and then you allow yourself to be a housewife because your husband told you that you should be a housewife. And then unfortunately, your husband loses his life. We forbid that, but it can happen because that is what life has. Tell me, if you are a housewife, how are you going to run your family? Or are you going to get married to another man? And if you get married to another man, remember, you would have denied your children the kind of happiness and life which they deserve to have. Because that man, another man, is not going to love your kids the way their biological father would have loved them. So my emphasis is, women, get outside and work. Support your husbands. Let me challenge you. Do you know the reason why people are in love right now? Do you know the reason why people form relationships? It is because a woman saw that this is a handsome man, and a man saw that this is a beautiful woman. So the first thing that attracts a man or a woman to one another is either handsomeness or beautifulness, nothing else. The things about character, behavior, and other things comes to be known later. That is why you find marriages, relationships breaking, because a man or a woman has found out or has found out the kind of a partner that he or she is dating, and either of the side come to realize that this is not what I wanted. Do you know the reason why they came together? It is because the husband was handsome or the woman was beautiful. That is what we look at initially before we even ask other things. So ask yourself, you are married to a man in that house. Remember, there is a period between when someone enters into marriage and a period between when things starts changing. He got married to you because you are beautiful. Are you going to be beautiful forever? You are not going to be beautiful forever. There is a moment when you will deliver and that beauty will start fading away if you doesn't maintain it. Ask yourself, apart from that bridge, apart from that huge bazooka that attracted that man, what else can you offer that man? There is a moment when people comes together. Then the pleasure hormones at that time are highly concentrated. The dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, they are at that moment very high and concentrated. At that juncture, no one sees the fault of another because this person is mainly focusing on the beauty and the goodness of his woman. But it comes a moment after you have gotten used to one another, feeling starts fading. This sex hormone starts depreciating. Ask yourself, is your man going to love you the way he loved you in the initial? And if he cannot love you the way he loved you initially, what can make you to get attracted to him? And that is why I'm caveating you, never be a housewife. A housewife doesn't have a bargaining power, whereas a working woman has bargaining power. A housewife, it reaches a moment that she can't be respected. And it is obvious, we are human beings, we should be truthful to ourselves, that it reaches a time that you get fed with someone and you look at something which is so unique which can keep you together. If you don't have that unique thing that can keep you together, like being productive, being a working woman, being a woman who can bargain in the house, a woman who can have a voice in the house, what else are you going to provide for that man? And that is how relationships, marriages comes and end. In conclusion, I want to tell you, as a woman, don't stay in the house. Get something to do and support your husband. Don't ask him these small things. Be in a position to stand on your own. And there, you'll have bargaining power. You will empower yourself. You can stand on your own. And at the end, you'll be loved because a man will be even afraid to lose you. Thank you. I hope this message has gotten into your ears and is going to help you not to become housewives. Thank you and have a nice evening.